Welcome back. We're here to take a look in at the divine masculine. For those of you that don't know, I'm Yildiz from Yildiz Readings 5D, a psychic medium, clairvoyant, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. And yes, if you do need a booking, you can go to the links directly below, as well as visit our Sage Inner Circle Network landing page where we pre-release this content and more. Now, straight into the read, and this portal of energy does look very conducive with the eclipse season. And I directly do see these individuals actually having a revelation of a level up. This can be where events and circumstances are in these individual lives happening very quickly. And, you know, it's almost like that gatekeeper of time, timeline jumping. Yes, we can be manifesting things simultaneously, but also almost like the hero's journey. Now, I see this person with the giver of time. We have Southern retrograde at the moment and keeping up. And so, yes, they can feel quite overwhelmed. Yes, they can feel like certain things of revelations, clarity, insight coming towards them is happening very quickly. And I don't think they were anticipating things happening as quick as they thought. This can denote a change in direction, and quite suddenly, might I add. We do see the most recent past where this person was really pondering, what is this going to be? Maybe some circumstances were on the back burner and they were waiting for a bit of clarity. And like I said, I really do see these circumstances bringing back clarity and revelations. This can be from a spiritual point of view that they intuitively had hunches to do with circumstances. They believed they were going down a particular route, and this is a change in direction, and a large one at that. I'm getting curiosity killed the cat, but I don't think this is a negative thing. I think it's a reality-based circumstance, and they're having to pull from faith of the past. But people are showing their cards. People are showing things are being exposed. Therefore, this person now can directly look at it with deeper revelation. It's weird though. It's almost like they're looking over their shoulder like, did I see that? Did my hunch tell me that? And yes, I think to a degree it did. So they are having clarity about the fact that they were looking to the past. They were curious. They were, especially in last week's edition, addressing the elephant in the room. Now, this is aiding them in tackling head on what is happening in the here and now. This is not just about the past. This is not just about the future. This is about what move they're making at this point in time that is going to be quite significant. Now, with their actions are moving ahead. Yeah, it's directly correlating to what I just said. The card in the upright is you can't go back to yesterday. So something from the past has come to light, and we're look at this person. I'm addressing the elephant in the room. I'm going to get clarity about things. Things are going to be exposed, nodal shifts happening. We got the shadow energy of it last month. Direct action was taken, and this now coming to the here and now is, okay, I've got to face the music. I've got to face what it is. I'm seeing people for who they are. I'm addressing this. I felt like I was Alice in Wonderland, with the Mad Hatter. And now I'm seeing things for what they really are. And this is no longer about not having the information. This is no longer about, okay, this is going to take ages. No, this is the here and now. So they're realizing that something that they thought was going to take a long time to come to them is actually coming to them in a sense of, feels Uranian, it feels sudden. It's sudden shifts, sudden changes. Now, in that whirlwind, do I feel that it's going to throw them somewhere for no good reason? No, I don't feel so. I feel intuitively they were guided to address the elephant in the room. They intuitively felt they were running out of time. They intuitively felt some pieces of the puzzle needed to shift. They addressed the elephant in the room. And this has pushed them to face things that they never felt they'd be able to face. And now they're in the abyss of that information. And with it, they're like, oh, crap, I know now what to do. I now have my answers. I now have my clarity. It does feel nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie. This we have at a foundation level growing up. And I don't think this has anything to do with the person having. Is the person maybe. Yes, okay, moving back, moving back. We have the title, Time to Level Up. We're going to the crowning energy. They thought things were going to take time. They knew that the actions that they were taking were going to give them some clarity. Clarity about the past, clarity about how to move forward. And I referenced on this top row, in the heart of it, becoming braver. This wasn't and isn't now about the past nor the future. It's bringing everything full circle so that the actions, the steps, the logic, everything is in alignment with the information. And look how they look. They're like, oh, here. Now, we're coming back down to the foundation. In the foundation, it's not that they don't have the information. It's not that the door isn't opening. It's that they're digesting everything now that makes sense. So the wake-up call is, I have a path now. I have a path. I know how to get out of Dodge. I know where things have been hindering my progress. It may be that I'm grateful for that information. I'm grateful for that portal and that door, but I still do need to digest what just happened. And that digestion of it, I do think is a positive thing. But it doesn't mean to say this is all smooth sailing, because this person is simultaneously having to unpack what has happened, and they could have some emotions connected to it. But that emotion, if they turn that fuel into fire, they're going to be able to move their life forward. Now, that the outcome card, let's read the outcome card. Never jam today. Premises that never come in, be empty words, not living in the now. Okay, what am I getting from this? I'm hearing the term the cherry on the top. Like, it's almost like bittersweet. How do I articulate this? They're wanting me to be very cautious about how I delicately articulate this. Take a deep breath. The blockage is being removed. And I think they're done on it, surprised. I really do. But now they've got to follow through. Now they have the information. Now they have the benchmark. Now people's cards have been exposed. And it's almost like if they had said, look, if I had X, Y, and Z, I would do X, Y, and Z. So now it's coming to that level up. Okay. It's like, okay, you have the information. Okay. The person has exposed their cards, the revelation, the elephant in the room. It cuts deep. But who's with you and who's against you will be exposed. What has been blocking you and what is owed to you is coming back to you, especially where it pertains to money and entanglements and things that weren't meant to be there. So I do see this in the long run as a positive thing. But look at this person. They look so pissed. People that are taken from you, divine masculine, that did not earn it. Look at this. It's almost like light over the eyeball. X-ray vision. Clarity and direction. But don't let this blindside you. And what do I mean by that? There will be a time to deal with, take this step forward. The rest is going to handle itself in each day. Your plan of attack will become apparent. And when I say I don't think this is over, you will have your last say. You will have a plan of attack, which I think is very positive. But whatever this is that was hidden from you, you are pissed and within right. And now you're actually taking your power back. But what's to come? I cannot wait to see next week's energy, because I can guarantee you this is going to be pretty profound. Now, we do have all editions out right now. The masculine, feminine, and karmic third party. If you do want a private booking to see how this plays out for you as an individual within the joint connection, you can jump online and visit our website and book a session separately. These are pre-released via our Sage Inner Circle network, which is our membership page, and you can find it via our website. So if you do want any of those links, come through. Otherwise, I'll see you next week, and tell me how this lands for you.